Hey guys, what is going on? Today I'm bringing you Road to Rank 1 in Master Division. This is for League Play, and this is episode 41, so I hope you enjoy it. Playing some Capture the Flag on standoff. I'm using MA1 with, Reflex, Quick Draw, and then Stock as well. Using the 3 attachments on this. It's pretty good, but I still got to get used to the Stock attachment. If you see me yesterday's video, I was missing a lot of shots because I pretty new to Stock. Normally I just use grip and red dot with the MA1, which is my normal thing. I like it. If I do good with it, then I'm gonna keep using it, but I'm just gonna try out reflex, stock, and quick draw, like checking if you don't really need grip, but I feel that it helps, so I'm gonna carry on using it. But obviously I thought I'd switch it up and try this setup with B23R on my back. But yeah, we're using BT3R as well, like I just said. But I think I pull out a few kills. I think once at the start, and then I don't know if I pull it out later on in the end. And as you saw, I just died off my lightning strike. So I pretty much played it wrong there. I should have stayed in the window and not came out. I got to play a little bit more slower. Like I was playing slow, but I pretty much jumped out the window and had no cover. And he had a pretty much free shot, even though both of them was free shots. But his bullets connected and mine's pretty much never, even though I did shoot 2 rounds, which he should have died in anyway. But we end up getting 7 flag captures, which is pretty sick. We end up doing good as a team, even though I'm playing solo right now, so there are no teamwork, pretty much no teamwork with solo. Like, it's just your solo team pretty much playing as good as you can as a team, even though there's no teamwork involved. There's pretty much no chemistry, which is what I'm trying to say. But when I returned that flag, I shouldn't have done that. I should have let the flag guy return it. Even if it was far away, then it's more worthwhile for you to return it. But since it was pretty close to him, I think he could have got the points, because I never got any points while returning that. So only sometimes you can get the points. Maybe he could have got it, and that would have been closer to for his streaks. But I ended up taking it, so now he couldn't get it. But it don't really matter. I think I get like a few flag captures. I get a pretty nice Hellstorm flag stop clutch. It was pretty clutch as well. And then second side I end up getting 4 streaks. So I end up going off more to the second side. But this first side I do play pretty well, but the second side I warm up a little bit more, and then I do a lot better in the second side. I thought I'd let my teammate take that, since I don't really need it at the moment. Now I've already got streaks at the moment. I just pretty much kill. Here I should have died pretty much. You'll see here, look. I don't know if he missed his bullets or if it was lag compensation right there, but I should have died there. And there's another time, I think it's the second side, where I should have died, which I'll let you guys know when it comes to that certain part. But at the moment, I'm just still close to streaks once again, but I only get up to lightning strike this time. Pretty much I overlapped the Hellstorm missile, which you will see. I think I should have took the flag instead, which would have helped me out a little bit more. I think I should have just took it and tried to score it, because then I would have got 4 streaks. But I end up picking up a kill here, but I end up being a little bit slow. So as you can see, I was a little bit slow, and 2 of my teammates ended up dying. Then I ran out of bullets pretty much. Just had to reload. I think I could have finished him off with the 8 or 12 bullets that I had left. I'm not entirely sure how many bullets I had left, but yeah, I ended up picking up the MSMC, which is definitely one of my favorite guns. Still definitely, but MA1, it just depends on what map there is, and I normally see what other people have chosen. Like 2 people have already got 2 ARs out right now, like already out, and then there's only 1 AR. Then a submachine gun. Then I'd select a submachine gun for myself. So there's 2 ARs and 2 SMGs instead of having 3. It's better to do. It just depends on most maps. Like for all the maps, you pretty much need 2 SMGs, 2 ARs. But sometimes you can get away with it. But it's really helpful if you have 2 SMGs, 2 ARs. I think that's just how the game needs to be. Because if you have AR, you can have a little bit more slaying power. Even though you can slay with a sub, but you have to be close range with that. Whereas the thing, here's the part where I get a clutch stop. Look at this. A great flag stop by me. My teammate ends up returning that flag. So yeah, we end up still taking that 3-0 lead. They ended up nearly counter capping, even though, because since we tried to cap it first, but then they ended up returning their flag and tried to take ours, which they did, and they took it all the way to their base, and then my clutch Hellstorm missile came into play. So that's why you should keep your streaks. Like, you know, some people say like, oh, why do you keep your streaks and things like that. This is the reason why you keep your streaks, because it's going to help you score flags and stop flags as well. Like, you know, you can use them aggressively and defensively. It just depends on the time of the game. Like, if you're winning or if you're losing, it's just gonna help you if you keep streaks. If you're gonna use your streaks for kills and pretty much be greedy with kills, then you're not really gonna do nothing with it. You know, you're not gonna get nowhere in the game. You're just gonna end up losing every single league play game. That's how you keep your streaks and use them wisely. Use them clever. Like, you know, you don't waste them. Like, don't waste your streaks on just kills. Like, do them at the right time. You know, sometimes I waste them at like the last 30 seconds, but those last 30 seconds can make a difference, but by only 1 or 2 flags. And you know, sometimes I call them in the last 20 seconds, so pretty much they ain't gonna cap a flag between that time amount. They can do it, like, you know, they can. Not saying they can't, but like, if we have a good setup and I can call in my streaks, and if I get a good amount of kills with my score streaks, then they won't be able to cap it, because that's another 5 seconds they have to wait. So if I get about 3 or 2, then they got to wait for their teammates to spawn in. No one's gonna try to cap our flag with 1 or 2 guys. Now, maybe you can do it. You know, if you take out all 4, that'll be the best clutch play ever, but I doubt it will happen. So, you know, and as you can see, we still end up taking a lot more flags. Right now, I'm just getting the cutoffs. As you can see, like, you know, I killed him before he could get to my thing, and now I'm returning back to the enemy guy, because I want to cut off this street here, this right hand side. I want to try and see if anyone's going to come down, but no one's here. That's because they were either on spawn time. Actually, there was one here, so my bad. There was actually one there, and if there was like a few more seconds, then that guy would have probably died. So it's all about timing pretty much, and you gotta get your call-offs as well. Like, right now I'm trying to stun back, but he ends up dying anyway, so I really can't do much. But you know, they end up returning the flag, and I end up picking him up, and I end up bloody juking him out here horridly. Like, I ran up that ladder, ran over here. As you can see, I'm running towards my teammates. I'm not running to playground. If you know what playground is, call out for where the tractor is. As you see, I ran to my teammates, and my teammates are now getting the cut-offs, which you can see here. Like, you know, my teammates are getting cut-offs, and they end up scoring the flag. That's all you got to do, is run to your teammates. Not always, like, you know, say, maybe sometimes the enemy can spawn there as well. But just select to one side. Even though that's a bad side to run the flag on, you should run the flag on the playground side, because you want to keep those spawns. You want to keep those spawns because you want to make them spawn back alley. Just makes it easier. Pretty much, that's it. You just want to keep these spawns where I am right now. You want to keep these spawns just because it's easier to run flags. Maybe I don't know, but everyone just keeps it. Everyone always keeps this side. You know, I end up picking up my lightning strike here. Then I end up picking up the war machine with this kill, which you will see over here. The guy, my teammate, basically dies, and this guy just runs out, and I end up picking him up. I end up taking the flag, which you do see here. You can see I'm running through here. Like, you know, I ran through this way because, you know, all my teammates were dead. They were either going to spawn through playground or down there, but they wouldn't have spawned near my flag because the enemy team would basically spawn at the back alley. So they wouldn't spawn there. They would spawn playground side, the other side. Basically spawn opposite side, pretty much. Not always. Sometimes you can get weird spawnings, and here I end up failing anyway. Look at this big fail. But, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, I end up, you can see, like, I'm still got my streaks. Pretty much, I'm so close to overlapping streaks, like, pretty much by 10 or kill. Here's the part where I should have died as well. Like, look at this. Like, that was so lucky. I ended up getting a headshot on him, which pretty much made me have that kill. But, like, you know, I end up overlapping streaks with that kill. And I think, yeah, I end up pretty much overlapping 2 Hellstorms and 2 lightning strikes, pretty much. That's, yeah, I end up doing that. So then I thought, might as well just call my streaks in. About 45 seconds left, and they ain't gonna come back by 6 flags in that time. There's just no possible way for them to do that unless they get a flag every 5 seconds, which does not happen because it takes about 20 seconds to run the flag. 20-30 seconds depending on which way you run, like long way, short way, depending on what way, and depending on if there are no cut-offs made as well. If there are cut-offs made, then you can get it quickly, but it just really depends. I end up running the last flag. I think I got about 3 flag captures here, but oh well, it don't really matter. But anyway, guys, this commentary is coming to end. So if you like the video, please leave a like, favorite, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'm out, guys. Take care.